Good morning students. Today I am going to teach integers. Integers is nothing but collection of numbers which contains whole numbers and negative numbers is called an integers. Okay. Whole numbers starts with 0, 1, 2, 3. So whole number starts with 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. These are the whole numbers. Okay. And negative numbers, that is -1, -2, -3. These are the negative numbers. These are the negative numbers. So, an integer which contains whole numbers and negative numbers. Whole number starts with 0, 1, 2, 3 and negative numbers -1, -2, -3, etc. Okay. Okay, now I am going to represent these integers on a number line. Okay, so I am going to represent the integers on this number line. So 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Here -1, -2, -3. Okay, 0 to right, that is positive values. So 1, 2, 3 and then 4, etc. And 0 to left, that is negative values, -1, -2 and then -3, etc. Okay, so I just represented the integers, that is positive integers and negative integers on a number line. Okay, next I am going to teach addition of integers. Addition of integers is nothing but we have to add the one or two integers. Okay, so addition of integers. Addition of integers. Okay, now I am going to do a problem, that is 5 and -3. Now I am going to add 5 and then -3. 5 is a positive integer and -3 is a negative integer. So solution 5 plus -3. When you have any minus values, so you have to use this parenthesis. Okay, so 5 plus into minus and 3. Okay, now before simplifying these two values, you have to check whether the signs are different or same. Okay, check whether signs are different or same. For 5 you have positive, for 3 you have negative, so the signs are different. These are the signs, plus sign and then minus sign. So these signs are different. If signs are different, you have to subtract. Okay, so I am taking the greatest value 5 and the smallest value 3. I just subtracting 5 minus 3, that is 2. And you have to apply, after subtracting, you have to apply the greatest number sign. Greatest number sign is plus. So you can use plus, or you can no need to use plus. If there is no symbol in front of the number, we are considering it as plus. Okay. Now let me teach one more problem, that is -6 and +2. -6 and +2. I am going to add these two integers. One is negative integer and one is positive integer. Okay. So I am going to add these two integers, -6 plus 2. Okay, what I said before, if sign is different, we have to subtract. The sign is different, so I am going to subtract from largest number to smallest number. So 6 minus 2, that is 4. I just subtracted. Why I subtracted? Because the signs are different. How? Here you have minus and here you have plus, so the signs are different. So I just subtracted. That is 6 minus 2 is 4. And after subtracting, you have to apply the greater number sign. Which is greater than this? 6 is a greater. And what is the sign for that? That is minus. So I am applying greater number sign. Greater number sign, that is minus. So I just given minus. Okay. If signs are different, you have to add, and after adding, you have to apply the greater number sign. So the greater number sign is minus. Therefore the answer is -4. Okay. Okay, now let's start adding of these two integers, that is minus 5 and minus 15. Okay, so minus 5 plus of minus 15. I am going to add these two negative integers, minus and then minus. So these are the negative integers. So minus 5 plus into minus, minus and 15. In previous problem, we have seen that signs are different. But in this problem, the signs are same. How? Here you have minus and here you have minus. So if signs are same, you have to add it. Okay, if signs are same, you have to add. So 15 plus 5, that is 20. You just add it and you have to apply the same sign. You have to apply the same sign, that is minus. So if signs are same, the signs are same, you have to add it. After adding, you have to apply the same sign. You should not use plus symbol. What are the symbol they have given? The same sign you have to apply. Okay, for signs are same. Okay, so the signs are same. So we just added 15 plus 5, that is 20, and I am applying the same sign. Okay, but if signs are different, you have to subtract, and after subtracting, you have to apply the greater number sign. Okay. Okay. Next, we are going to see subtraction of integers. Okay. Now, I am going to subtract these two integers, that is minus 10 and minus 6. So, solution for this is minus 10 subtract. So, I am using minus symbol, bracket, that is parenthesis, minus 6. So, minus 10 minus into minus plus 6. Okay, for subtracting I just used this symbol. So minus into minus plus 6, minus 10 plus 6, that is what I said before. If sign, check whether the signs are different or same. The signs are different. So if the signs are different, you have to subtract. Then subtract it. 10 minus 6, that is 4. And you have to apply the greatest number sign. Greater, which is greater in this? 10 is the greatest number. So I am applying its sign. What is its sign? Its sign is minus 4. Therefore, the answer is minus 4. Okay. Okay. Next, we shall see multiplication of integers. Okay. Multiply minus 4 and plus 3. If there is no sign in front of the number, we are considering it as plus. Okay. So minus 4 and plus 3. So we have to multiply these two integers. One is negative integer and one is positive integer. Okay. So solution for this, minus 4 into plus 3. Okay. Minus 4 into plus 3. Okay. Before multiplying the numbers, you have to multiply its sign. Okay. Minus into plus, minus, minus into plus, minus, and 4 3s are 12. Okay. In multiplication of integers, before multiplying its number, you have to multiply its sign. Okay. So minus into plus, that is minus. Minus 4 into 3, plus 3, that is minus 12. And let me teach one more problem. Find multiply minus 3 and minus 3. Okay, so minus 3 into minus 3. So before multiplying the numbers, you have to multiply its sign. So minus into minus plus, 3 3s are 9. Here minus into plus, minus, and minus into minus plus, 3 3s are 9. Okay. Okay, now let us see division of integers. Okay, divide minus 20 and plus 5. So solution for this, minus 20 by 5. You have to divide these two values, that is 5 4s are 20. And here you have minus and here you have plus. So signs are different. So you are using minus symbol. So the answer is minus 4. And here minus 14 and minus 2. So minus 14 by minus 2. So dividing these two values, you will get 7. So the signs are same, so you just adding. So you are so if the signs are same, you are using a plus symbol. So plus 7. Here the signs are different, so you are using minus. Here the signs are same, you are using the plus symbol. Okay. Okay students, now let's see properties of addition and subtraction. Okay. Now in addition and subtraction, we are using closure property. First, for addition, we just using closure property. And this is a statement and this is observation. This is a statement, the sum they have given. Okay, they just added. And observation is nothing but what you are observed, you have to write its result. Okay, so the first problem is minus 10 plus 3. That is, if sign is different, you have to subtract. That is 10 minus 3, 7, and the largest number sign is minus. So what is the result? The result is minus 7. Therefore, in observation, you have to write it as result is an integer. You have to check whether the result is an integer or not. So when you are simplifying, the answer is minus 7. Therefore, when you are observing, the result is an integer. Okay. Let me teach second one. Minus 27 plus minus 27. Minus 27 plus into minus minus 27. So you have to simplify this. Okay. Okay. Next is minus 27 plus of minus 27. So minus 27 plus into minus minus 27. So the answer is minus 54, and the result is an integer. So you have to write here the result is an integer. Okay. Now let's see subtraction by using this closure property. Okay. So I am going to teach subtraction. You have to subtract. So first statement they have given is 7 minus 9. Now you have to subtract these two integers. What is 7 minus 9? That is minus 2. So the result is an integer. Result is an integer. Next is 5 minus 5. So the answer is 5 minus 5. The answer is 0. So 0 is also an integer. So the result is an integer. Okay. Now we shall see commutative property and associative property. And this is the rule for this. That is a plus b. That should be equivalent to b plus a. I am giving a value as 1 and b value as 3. A as 1, b as 3. The same I am giving here. What is the value of b? That is 3. And what was the value of a? That is 1. So 4 is equivalent to 4. So this LHS part is equivalent to RHS part. So addition is commutative for in this integer. Result is an integer. So addition is commutative for the integer. Next we shall see associative property. That is a plus b plus c is equivalent to a plus b plus c. So I am giving a as 1 plus b as 2 plus c as 3 is equivalent to 1 plus 2 plus 3. So 1 plus, that is 2 plus 3, 5 is equivalent to 1 plus 2, that is 3 plus 3. So 1 plus 5, that is 6 is equivalent to 3 plus 3, that is 6. So a plus b plus c is 6 and a plus b plus c is 6. That is LHS part is equivalent to RHS part. So in this addition is associative for an integers. Okay. For commutative, the rule is a plus b is equivalent to b plus a, and for associative, a plus b plus c is equivalent to a plus b plus c. Okay. Okay. Now let's see additive identity. What is it? Additive identity. Additive identity is nothing but when you are adding 0 with any whole numbers or any negative numbers, you will get the same value. Okay. So I am taking first question as minus 8 and 0 is a additive identity. That is minus 8 plus 0. The value is minus 8. And 0 plus minus 59, that is plus into minus minus, so minus 59. So what is the rule is, when you add 0 with any whole numbers or negative numbers, you will get the same values. Okay, that is the additive identity. Okay. Okay, in first exercise, let me teach a problem. Okay, that is, verify a minus of minus b is equivalent to a plus b. Okay. Now you have to verify whether this part is equivalent to this, that is LHS, that is left hand side. This is in the left side, so left hand side, that should be equivalent to right hand side. This is right hand side, so right hand side. So LHS is equivalent to RHS. We have to verify whether LHS part is equivalent to RHS part. Okay. So solution for this is, now a minus of minus b is equivalent to a plus b. Okay. Now instead of a, I am going to substitute 21, and instead of b, I am going to substitute 18. So what is a is 21 minus, and what is b? What is b? 18. So you have a minus, so minus of 18. And what is a? A is 21. And what is b? B is 18. Now we just applied the value for a and then b. Now we have to simplify. So 21 minus into minus plus 18 is equivalent to 21 plus 18. So you have to add these two values, that is 21 plus 18 is equivalent to 9, and then 3, that is 39 is equivalent to 39. Therefore LHS is equivalent to RHS, and we just verified. What we have verified? We verified that a minus of minus b is equivalent to a plus b. So LHS part is equivalent to RHS part. Okay, now let me tell again. What is a? A is 21. 21 minus and minus, what is b? 18 is equivalent to 21 plus 18. So 21 minus into minus plus, and 18 is equivalent to 21 plus 18. When you are adding left hand side, you are getting 39, and right hand side you are getting 39 too. So okay, so LHS is equivalent to RHS. So we just verified that a minus of minus b is equivalent to a plus b. Okay, now I am going to teach use this sign in this problem. Okay, you have to use these signs in this problem after simplifying. First problem is minus 4 plus of minus 3, and minus 4 minus of minus 3. You have to check which is, whether it is greater than or less than or equivalent. Okay, before doing, I am just giving in a number line. I have drawn minus 1, 2, minus 2, minus 3, and so on. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and here 0 is the larger number when comparing these values. So 0 is the larger number, and minus 7 is less than minus 6, and minus 6 is less than minus 5, minus 5 is less than minus 4, minus 4 is less than minus 3, minus 3 is less than minus 2, and minus 2 is less than minus 1. So minus 7 is less than minus 1. So now I am going to simplify here. Minus 4 plus into minus minus 3. and you have to use the sign here, and minus 4 minus into minus plus 3. Here the answer is minus 7. Signs are same, you just added and applying the same sign, that is minus 7. Here the signs are different, you just subtracting and applying the greatest number sign, that is minus 1. Here you had minus 7 and minus 1. So I am using this minus 7 is less than minus 1, and this part is called as greater than. When you are using this side, this is a greater than and this is less than, and this is less than. So minus 7 is less than minus 1. Okay. Okay students, next we shall see this magic square. What is this magic square? In this magic square, each rows and column and diagonal have the same sum. We have to check whether each rows and column and the diagonal, when you are adding each rows, when you are adding each column, and when you are adding the diagonal, you have to get the same value. We have to check it. Okay, shall we check now? Okay. And these are the rows, and these are the rows, that is R1, R2, R3. These are the rows. How many rows? 1, 2, 3. And these are the R1, R2 and R3. First row, second row, and then third row. And these are the columns 1, 2, 3, that is C1, C2, C3. And this horizontal line we call it as row, and this vertical line we call it as a column. And diagonal is nothing but these are the diagonals, and these are the diagonals. Now I am going to check whether these diagonals, when you are adding these rows, when you are adding, and when these columns when you are adding, you will get the same value. Okay. Now I am going to add the rows. So first row is 1 minus 10 is equivalent to minus 9. So first row you are getting minus 9, and second row minus 4, minus 3 and minus 2, that is minus 9. And third is minus 6 plus 4 and minus 7. Minus 6 plus 4, that is minus 2. Minus 2 minus 7, that is minus 9. So when you are adding these rows, you are getting the same value, that is minus 9. Next I am going to add the columns. So here, what is the first column? 1 minus into plus minus 4 minus 6, that is, when you are adding this 1 minus 4, that is minus 3, and then minus 6 is equivalent to minus 9. And second column minus 10 minus 3 plus 4. Here the answer is minus 9, that is minus 10 minus 3, that is minus 13 plus 4, that is minus 9. And third column 0 minus 2 minus 7, that is minus 9. When you are adding these columns, you are getting the same value, that is minus 9. Okay, what is the row, the value of row when you are adding the rows? The answer is minus 9, and when you are adding the column, the answer is minus 9. Next I am going to add its diagonals. These are the diagonals, that is I am taking 0, minus 3 and minus 6. 0, minus 3, minus 6. So the answer is minus 9. And one more diagonal, that is minus 7, minus 3 plus 1, that is minus 7 minus 3 minus 10 plus 1, that is minus 9. Okay. So when you are adding columns, when you are adding diagonals and rows, you are getting the answer the same as minus 9. So the given magic square forms the same value. Okay, thank you students, and I will give homework from the book exercise, and if you have any doubt, ask me. Okay, thank you.